Hello!
Hello!
Hello.
Hi! Hello!
Hello. Today we are going to talk about a movie that we recently just saw. This is going to be a new segment that we are going to do. It's called Cinema Sundays, and I hope you enjoy it. Today we are going to talk about the movie Oculus. There's going to be a link right here to show you the trailer if you haven't seen it already. And I must warn you, today there's going to be a lot of spoilers. So if you have not seen the video already, go ahead and go watch it before you watch this video.
Oculus premiered September 8th, 2013 at the Toronto International Film Festival, and then was premiered in the United States April 11th, 2014.
Studios include Intrepid Pictures, Blumhouse Productions, and WWE Studios. The budget is $5 million, but it made like double that in the box office with $12 million.
The movie was written and directed by Mike Flanagan and Jeff Howard, and it starred Karen Gillan as Kaylee, who was Amy Pond in Doctor Who, and Britton Thwaites, I believe I'm pronouncing that right, might be Thwaites, played Tim, her brother. Their parents were played by Rory Cochrane, and their mother was Katie Sackhoff. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Apologies if it's not correct. Basically, it starts off with Tim, the little brother, being released from a mental institution where he was being held after shooting his father for beating his mother, doing a little bit more than just beating her, doing crazy things. They ended up institutionalizing him because he blamed his father's craziness on an antique mirror that was in the house. Whenever he gets out of the mental institution, his sister finds him and tries to convince him to keep their promise they had as children, to let it be known that it's this mirror that's causing all these deaths. It has nothing to do with their father. They want to clear their father's name. She sets up this whole thing where she's going to catch the mirror in the act, and she's got cameras everywhere and like sensors and all kinds of stuff, and she's got this crazy death trap set up for it that's seriously like an anchor pinned to the ceiling. And every 30 minutes, if they're not there to wind back up the clock, then the anchor will fall and just shatter the mirror. And so that's like her backup thing. While they're in the house trying to prove that all this is going on, the mirror is basically fighting back the entire time and making them see crazy stuff, making them bite into what they think is apples, but it's actually a light bulb, but not really, because it's actually an apple, and it's just craziness. The mirror senses that it's in danger. It will make you do weird things, or make you see weird things that draw your attention away from the mirror, basically.
My thoughts on the movie, it was great. There was a lot of things that were really well done, and the acting was kind of good.
I really liked the video. I really liked how... Okay.
Call it whatever you want. Okay.
So the movie. I really liked the movie.
I liked it. It was good.
There's things that I really liked, and then there's things that I really just wanted to slap the director over.
Coming from a family that loves horror films, I saw the previews and thought this is going to be one creepy movie.
There's a lot of moments that I was actually really frightened of. I don't do ghosts, so I'm just kind of like, whatever. My hat was kind of like this the entire time.
The mother, whenever she was doing her whole psychopath type of thing and popping up out of nowhere and showing up by the doors and stuff like that, that was creepy.
The effects, they were actually pretty decent, but there were certain things they could have done better. I felt like they could have dragged it out a lot more and did a lot more with it. Karen Gillan is one of the actresses in it. We love her. She's Amy Pond. She's awesome. Her accent was so-so. She could have worked a lot better on it, because when she got too excited, she still had that Scottish accent.
There were a few plot holes that I could not get over. Plot holes? I meant plot holes. I can't think of any right now, but there was some. I'm drawing a blank.
I didn't like how the mirror itself seemed to be overpowered. There was no weakness whatsoever. That I kind of disagreed with. How are you going to fight against it? You will know once you see the movie. You'll be like, what the fuck?
So they never actually showed what the evil entity was. They only showed all the dead people the mirror had killed.
This was my take on it. It's a mirror. Mirrors take on or reflect whatever is presented in front of them. So that was the reason why all the spirits that it killed had metallic eyes, because the eyes are the window to the soul. The mirror has no soul, so it's reflective.
I really did like too How they did the mirrors for all the dead people's eyes.
I wish that they would have told the backstory of the mirror. Not just the people that it killed, but how the mirror got to the place that it was. Where did the mirror even come from? This is the first person that it killed, but why did it kill the person? What is about the mirror?
The movie kind of made my head hurt really bad with the way it switched between, past and the present.
Back and forth between, reality, but then the past, but then the past is coming back into reality.
It was kind of hard to keep up with at first, but then once you got used to it and you got the storyline a lot more, it was a lot easier to keep up with.
I watched too much Doctor Who, so I just went with it. And I was just like, whoa, this is awesome.
The ending was something I cannot get over. The best way they could have ended this was a hero. The brother should have been the hero, coming back as a crazy guy. When he came along, he then thought his sister was crazy. He should have been the hero. The mirror should have been shattered. It should have been the ending, happy ending, and the mother and father's soul should have been released from the actual mirror.
I just wanted that freaking mirror to be smashed. At least that anchor is hanging up there, and at least no matter what, that anchor is going to take that thing out.
Instead, it ended up killing the sister, and I wanted to throw my popcorn and my Reese's Pieces at the movie theater. But
popcorn.
So I didn't like that. I did not like how in the end the sister ended up dying because of her own pendulum, and then the brother ended up getting arrested again because they thought he was crazy because he's seeing his sister in the window. Ugh.
The movie, though, seems like it does open up to me for a second.
It will probably be a terrible sci-fi original piece of crap. What would be really cool is if they made her soul, Haley, unique, and somehow on the other side took over and actually managed to kill whatever this evil entity was. That I think would be cool.
What would be more interesting is if they did a prequel, like Rizzy talked about, a prequel that's a different movie that covers more of the stories that Kaylee was talking about whenever she was going over the backstory of the mirror. Give the origin of the mirror. That would be the kind of sequel/prequel that I would want to see. Not necessarily what happens with Tim after the ending.
So that is our review on Oculus.
Woo!
And like I said, we really kind of enjoyed the movie, so go and see it. It's an excellent movie. If you like horror movies, stuff like that. If you like this video, go ahead and thumbs it up or thumbs it down. We don't really care. Leave a comment in the section below if you have seen the movie. If you really, really enjoyed it, let us know it, or give us your review about it. Let us know if you didn't even like it, what you not like about it, what could be better, or what would you like to see in a sequel.
Feel free to discuss away in the comments. Just don't get in a fight, please. We don't like
No
to see
fight, please, no vulgar language. We hate that. So yeah, follow us on Facebook,
DeviantArt.
Twitter, Instagram,
And YouTube.
See you guys later, and thanks for watching. Tune in next time where we do a review about music.
Roundabout. I remembered that I wanted to add that one thing that I would really like to see is Sam and Dean Winchester from Supernatural take on this mirror.
I bet they
That
could
would
do
be,
it.
yes, I bet they could figure out a way to do it. It would be very interesting, though, to see how the mirror plays with their mind. It would be very interesting to see the
Daddy
the mirror
moments.
plays. Hard, right?
Dean crying all the time.